Hello, I'm John Fox and John West. I'm having a Danganronpa 3 B3 Killing Harmony adventure, and Ryoma Hoshi died. Somebody killed him. Ah, it was elaborate. It was so elaborate, and I have 4 suspects. Suspects are Kaito Mamoto, Himiko Yumino, Maki Harukawa, Miyu Ruma. Now, the reason those 4 are my suspects is because pretty much everyone else has an alibi. These 2 were briefly missing. This guy basically wasn't seen all night. And she has sort of been spotted in other people's stories. And I think, because I've spent a week thinking about this, to be honest, I have no idea. But I think I'm going to go for Miyu. I think she was going to die. I think I knew that before I started the game. I don't know. Like, I've not seen any things. But I think, I'll tell you what it is. YouTube, right? On the side, you get your suggested things, and there's lots of people. I've said this before. There's lots of people going like, you know, death reactions, and they put spoilers in their cover arts. And I think I can't confirm because as soon as I even got the inkling, I went, oh no, oh wait. But I think I saw her in one of those things. Again, it would be a front cover. I didn't like you could lie on the front cover, but would they? And I don't even know if it was her, but I suspect it's her. Now, that doesn't mean even if she does die, it doesn't mean that she got killed, is going to die by execution. But the other thing is, she was at the magic show, but she wasn't at the insect meet and greet. And the magic show sort of seems like an alibi, doesn't it? And he wasn't at the insect meet and greet either. But he wasn't at the magic show, right? I don't think he was at the magic show. And these 2 are at the magic show, and that's sort of the other reason. So they haven't given themselves alibis. Although so I'm going to go with Miyu. Is she one of the options? It says M, H, Y, and I. I'm going for her. Final decision. Miyu Aruma killed Ryoma Hoshi. I kind of wish I saved on a completely different screen because I was going to do a bunch of I hate this t-shirt. Actually, I really love this t-shirt. I just hate this neckline. I want it to not be dipping. You don't care about that. I wanted to do some gambling, but I can't because I've saved on this bloody screen. Anyway, let's do a trial. Did I buy my skills? Yes, I did. Probably have a beer, but not in this particular episode. No, John, stop looking. No one cares about your neckline, John.
Ahem. Now then, let's begin with the basic explanation of the class trial. During the trial, you'll present your arguments for who the culprit is, and vote for who done it. Vote correctly, and only the blackened will be punished. But if you pick the wrong person, I'll punish everyone besides the blackened, and that person will graduate from this academy. Also, refusing to vote will result in your death, so you better vote for someone. Now, let's get this crazy awesome to the max trial underway!
I think we all know who the most suspicious one is. It's...
Let's combine our power and work together, everyone!
The person who's most suspicious is...
Now lend me your energy, everyone, so we can catch the culprit!
Because the murder happened during the magic show, the culprit can only be...
Hey-ya! I'm in top
We know
form
it didn't
today.
happen during the magic show.
Tenko, why are you interrupting me? We can't have a good trial if you talk over me.
Huh? I'm not interrupting you. Whatever you have to say is probably worthless anyway, because all males want to talk about is S.E. Himiko seems suspicious. Hey! Angie, how can you accuse Himiko? Aren't you her friend? I'm just telling you what Atua is telling me. He is using his divine knowledge to show us the way to survive. You should thank him, lest he pour his holy wrath upon you all. Screw Atua! That guy's got nothing on me. I'll protect Himiko!
But it does point to Himiko being the most
This is good news for me.
Ryoma died during Himiko's magic show.
His body appearing in the water tank leads one to think the escape trick played a part. It's only natural we suspect Himiko. She was the one performing the trick.
No, that's wrong. The underwater escape wasn't a trick. It was magic.
It's not the part you need to deny. You gotta tell us you're not the culprit.
I really like her voice. I really wish she's really annoying as well, but I actually really like her voice. Of course I do. It's the voice of the girl from the last game.
Magic, huh? That's so cool. What a mysterious miracle. Now, did you kill Ryoma, Himiko? Atua will hear your confession.
Stop it! There's no way any of that is true!
It's true, though. Himiko used the underwater escape trick to kill Ryoma.
So I forgot to time my...
But I still don't have a clue how Himiko did the trick.
There's no trick. That really was magic.
You know, maybe it really was
Aw.
magic.
Oh, stop it. If you don't reveal your trick now, then we'll vote you as the culprit.
Stop picking on Himiko! A cute tiny flower like her couldn't kill anyone.
I get that you want to defend her, but that might be a bit much.
As I expected, the others suspect Himiko. But I have my doubts, I do. I can't let this case get derailed by misunderstandings. I am the ultimate detective, so it's up to me. Right, some gameplay. Wonderful.
Atua has blessed me with an epiphany. The culprit used the underwater escape trick to pull off a sneaky switcheroo with Ryoma.
After that, the time ran out. The tank above Ryoma opened and piranhas came pouring out.
And he was eaten alive!
Eaten to bone by piranhas. Savage way to go.
No, that's wrong!
Yay!
The underwater escape was no trick, it's magic.
We heard you the first time, Titless. No one cares.
Ryoma's body was eaten by piranhas that fell into the tank. That's a fact, but that doesn't mean it was the cause of death. Thank you for giving me the bloody answer. I knew the
Atua
answer,
has
damn it.
blessed me with an
It's
epiphany.
even said.
The culprit used the underwater escape trick
Okay, I've actually
to pull
completely
off a
forgotten the button, so...
switcheroo with Ryoma.
After that, the time ran out. The tank above Ryoma opened and piranhas came pouring out.
And he was eaten alive!
Eaten to bone by piranhas. Savage way to go.
No, that's wrong! The underwater escape was no trick, it's magic.
Right.
We heard you the first time, Titless. No one cares.
Yeah.
Atua has blessed me with an epiphany. The culprit used the underwater escape trick to pull off a sneaky switcheroo with Ryoma.
After that, the time ran out. The tank above Ryoma opened and piranhas came pouring out.
Ah, and he was eaten alive!
That's wrong!
No, Ryoma's death was not caused by the piranhas. The Monokuma file indicates the cause of death is drowning.
So it wasn't the piranhas then. He was drowned.
Ooh, I see. I haven't checked the Monokuma file yet, so that's news to me.
You lying little brat! Telling lies is what turns you into a degenerate male! So what? Ryoma drowned, Himiko changed places with him, and then the piranhas ate him, right?
No, Himiko only had 60 seconds to escape from the tank. Even if they changed places at the start of the show, that's insufficient time to drown someone.
If that is the case, then when did he drown?
When did Ryoma drown? It was obviously before the show started.
That's it! Ryoma was already drowned before the show started.
Agreed. Before being eaten by the piranhas, he made no attempt to escape the water. To be precise, he made no movements whatsoever. Yes, by that point, he had already joined the ranks of the dead.
Could that mean his body was hidden until the culprit made it appear in the tank?
Hidden? Where?
The culprit would have had to hide the body near the tank, and then show it during the act.
Easier said than done.
Was there a place on stage where the culprit could have hid the body? Oh wait, Himiko should know since she performed the underwater escape trick.
Himiko, why won't you just explain it to us?
'Cause it's magic.
I know. Maybe it really was magic.
Shut up.
Himiko is committed to her act, but those who deal in dreams are oft liars.
Why is everyone still picking on Himiko? You're all worse than a drunk dad's ramblings. We should let him vent. After all, it's tough being the man of the house.
Man, we gotta figure out how the trick works to find where the body was hidden.
But Himiko does not wish to tell us how she performed her act.
Then let's work together to reveal the secret behind Himiko's trick!
So, not real magic?
No, it was real magic. 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 Magic!
Oh no! It's Himiko's curse! Her curses are really powerful! Aren't incantations usually more, complicated than that?
Anyway, we first need to determine how Himiko performed the trick. If we can't figure that out, this case is going nowhere. I should move myself to the left a little, shouldn't I?
How did Himiko escape the water tank?
Yep.
Maybe she just climbed out and no one noticed.
Nah, she definitely would have been caught.
Perhaps the mechanism was set up on the stage.
The curtain covering the tank was certainly suspicious.
What about that square pane of glass we found in the tank?
Maybe the tank had a secret hatch.
It must be real magic!
Yeah! Real escape magic!
Maybe there were two Himikos. And one of them was Tsumugi in disguise. Hey, my costumes aren't disguises.
Okay, I'm not even gonna read that.
How did Himiko escape the water tank?
Maybe she just climbed out and noticed.
she definitely would have been caught.
Perhaps a mechanism was set up on stage.
The curtain covering the tank was certainly suspicious.
What about that
Square pane of
glass we found in the tank?
Maybe the tank had a
What's that proof? I was agreeing with you. I just assumed the trick that Dangerous would have some sort of escape hatch.
Damn it!
Yeah, yeah, fair enough.
How did Himiko escape the water tank?
Maybe she just climbed out and no one noticed.
Nah, she definitely would have been caught.
Perhaps a mechanism was set up on the stage.
The curtain covering the tank was certainly suspicious.
What about that square pane of glass we found in the tank?
Maybe the tank had a secret hatch.
It must be real magic!
Yeah! Real escape magic!
Alright, now I'll read it.
Maybe there were two Himiko. And one of them was in disguise.
My costumes
Such
aren't
a pro.
disguises.
If I remember my investigation, there was a trick to the tank.
How did Himiko escape the water tank?
Maybe she just climbed out and no one noticed.
Okay. I'm an idiot.
Nah, she definitely would have been caught.
Perhaps the mechanism was set up on the stage.
Oh no!
Okay. This is done.
How did Himiko
I literally have the
escape
answer.
tank?
Maybe she just climbed. Nah, she definitely would have been caught. Perhaps the mechanism was set up on the stage.
The curtain covering the
Tank was certainly suspicious.
What about that
Square pane of glass we found in
Okay, I did.
Maybe the tank had a secret hatch.
Okay, fine. Whatever I did.
I agree! Maki is correct. There was an escape hatch on that tank.
I see. So it did have one.
That's right. I discovered a similar tank in Himiko's lab. There was a panel on the side that could open. That was her escape.
Mind over strength! No! Your logic is all wrong, Shuichi.
What do you mean?
And you don't even know why you're wrong either. Typical degenerate male. Ah! I'll smash in your face with my fists of hot
Oh
burning
no!
steel!
The battle's go down.
The side of the tank being open doesn't have anything to do with Himiko's escape. She didn't use an escape hatch. I know she didn't do that. And now, I'm gonna punch you!
Wait a second. Before you punch me, what makes you so sure she didn't?
Because if she escaped from a hatch in the tank, the water would have gushed out with her. There would have been water everywhere. That wouldn't be magical at all. The whole trick would be ruined. With that out of the way, I'm gonna punch you!
Yeah, so
Because if she escaped from a hatch in the tank, the water would have gushed out with her. There would have been water everywhere.
I'll
I'm
cut
going
through
to
your
cut through
words.
your words. I'm going to say that whenever I have an argument with someone now.
There was a reason the room wasn't flooded with water. The staircase that was attached to the water tank. Try to remember how the staircase was positioned. It was aligned perfectly with the tank's escape hatch, meaning the water tank was connected to the inside of the staircase.
Inside staircase? His body was in stairs?
Knowing that, it's clear how Himiko made her escape from underwater. There was a curtain covering the tank during the performance, allowing Himiko to enter the staircase from the hatch undetected. Any water that spilled out would have simply funneled into the staircase.
So how do you get out from
They
the
should put drains in the staircase and then you wouldn't even get water on the floor.
The staircase also has an escape hatch, one facing away from us. It's placed so that the water would not drain from the staircase.
In which case, a person could exit and leave water inside the staircase.
Right.
However, that person would be soaked, meaning that some trace should be left.
That would explain why there was a puddle around the stairs.
So when Himiko came out from the stairs, her wet clothes dripped water
Apart
all over.
from, if you look at those hinges, the staircase opens at the bottom right there, so it let all the water out. But never mind.
Ha ha, bitch! Caught you soaking wet and red-handed!
That's a trick. She didn't murder anyone.
Judging from Himiko's reaction, you hit it right on the bullseye.
But Himiko's clothes should have been wet when she left the water tank.
While she was in as well. Oh, yeah, I did wonder. I just figured they were too lazy to draw wet clothes.
Her clothes were definitely not wet.
Of course. That's because my underwater escape wasn't a trick. It was magic.
No, magic had nothing to do with why her clothes weren't wet. Changed her uniform.
That's it!
Wouldn't have had time.
It's because she changed her uniform.
The dormitory is stocked with uniforms. Did you hide one behind the stage in advance?
Sorry, I thought that was on auto.
I remember seeing Himiko go to the gym this morning, carrying a uniform and a towel.
Did you?
Ah! Why would you say that?
I see. She had a towel too. She may not have had time to fully dry her hair. But her short hair and hat ensured we were none the wiser.
Himiko can't get wet, because her body
Like a
repels
duck.
water.
Huh? Like a
Yes.
duck?
Why are we on the same brain length?
Himiko, come on.
Wavelength.
Give it
not
up
brain
already.
length. Brain length is not a term.
Fine. You win. It's just like you said. The water tank and staircase both have mechanisms.
Aww.
So I was correct.
But that doesn't mean I used them. I didn't need them, because I used my magic.
Again with the magic crap. Were you dropped on your head
You're
as
a
a
kid.
kid?
Now that we understand how the trick was performed, let us move on.
Yes, let us proceed. Where did the culprit hide Ryoma's body? From our discussion earlier, his body could have been in the space inside the staircase.
But that's where Himiko would escape
Yeah,
from,
it'd be a
right?
weird maneuver.
So Himiko went in the stairs with the body? What kind of kinky shit is she into?
That seems unlikely. There isn't enough space for two people
Very
to fit
small,
in
they're
there.
both small people.
Yeah, the stairs are pretty cramped. It'd be hard to fit even Ryoma and Himiko in there. Who says they went in together? She could have made the switch as she was
Right
leaving
dick,
the tank.
Angie, you know that?
At the same time, she could have pulled out the body from inside the stairs.
Hey, no one seems to be. I get that the puzzle is predicated on this, but why? Why would she murder someone? Like, I know obviously she didn't do it, but why would anyone murder someone in this fashion? This is the worst let's do a murder and immediately call attention to it and my vicinity. I'm gonna carry on.
That way she'd have room to put herself in there. See how easy that is? I think that explains how Himiko changed places with Ryoma's body.
Wait a minute! Why did you automatically assume it was Himiko?
Who else but Himiko could have done it?
Angie, you spent more time with Himiko than any of us, so why are you accusing her?
You may think you're protecting Himiko, but what if she really is the culprit? We'll all die, and it will be all your fault. Atua will lose precious devotees. Are you okay with that, Tenko?
Yes.
I'm totally fine with that.
What?
I don't care what anyone says. Himiko would never murder someone. That's what I believe more than anything. I want to believe in her, no matter what. If I can't do that, then I'd rather just die. So until this body takes its final breath, I'm gonna keep believing in Himiko.
I like the things move.
The only one who could have switched out Ryoma's body is Himiko herself.
When Himiko was escaping the tank, she dragged out the body hidden in the stairs.
No, Gonta's account.
And simply switched places with it.
Are you telling me you saw that happen?
No one could have seen that. It would have occurred in the middle of the show, when the tank was covered with a curtain.
So basically, no one saw it.
No, that's wrong.
Someone did see inside the tank. It was Gonta. Gonta had climbed onto the stage and was looking into the tank from above. Isn't that right, Gonta?
Yeah, Gonta saw down into tank, but saw no one in there.
No one was in there?
Yeah, no one. Guess that clue no good, huh?
No, that's actually a great clue, because if Ryoma's body was hidden inside the staircase, Himiko would have had to pull him out before she went inside. There certainly wasn't enough room in the staircase for both of them. But that means, if the tank was empty when Gonta looked, Ryoma's body must not have been hidden in the staircase.
What if they squeezed into that space with Ryoma's body to avoid getting
Why
caught?
somebody wasn't supposed to be there?
She had no need to worry about us witnessing her at that point. For the entire stage was hidden behind a curtain. To all but Gonta, anyway.
Then the culprit never would have considered hiding inside the staircase with the body. Entering the staircase after moving the body is much faster, and seems more rational too.
Then Ryoma's body wasn't hidden in the stairs?
In the glass cabinet. Oh.
Someone better say where the fucking body was hidden, or I'm gonna start cutting throats!
Where was Ryoma's body hidden? We need to pin that down. It's clear that it was not inside the staircase, but where?
Where were you hiding Ryoma's body?
It wasn't really in the stairs, was it?
After all, there was only enough space for Himiko.
Well, how about behind the curtain?
If there was a way to enter the tank from there, then it would be plausible.
Or maybe the body was in the tank all along. But we just couldn't see it.
Impossible. You need top-notch visual effects to pull that off.
And what of the tank containing the piranhas?
No way! If you put a body in there, the piranhas would have eaten it way before we saw it.
But if the body and piranhas were separated,
Damn you!
then it wouldn't have been devoured, correct?
Where were you hiding Ryoma's body?
It was really in the stairs, was it?
After all, there was only enough space for Himiko.
Well, how
I
about
like that
behind
they're
the
actually
curtain?
covering up the words.
If there was a way to enter the tank from there, then it would be plausible.
Or maybe the along, just couldn't see it.
Smoke and mirrors.
You need top-notch visual effects to pull that off.
And what of the tank containing the piranhas?
No way! If you put a body in there, the piranhas would have eaten it way before we saw it.
But if the body and piranhas were separated,
I agree. Keel's hypothesis is correct. The body and the piranhas were separated. This was accomplished using the square glass pane found in the tank.
just as I thought. Using that glass pane as a divider, a safe space could be created in the tank. It is in such a space that the body could be stored, separated from the piranhas.
Then that means Ryoma's body was hidden in the piranha tank the whole time!
Where did they find a glass pane?
So Ryoma's body fell into the water tank with the piranhas?
Gonta knew it!
What is it, Gonta?
Gonta was above stage when piranhas fall. That's why Gonta sees something no one else could. When piranhas fell, Gonta sees some big thing fall into
Why
water
didn't you tell
tank
us
with
earlier?
them.
Right, I'm skipping this.
No. Now that Gonta think about it, Gonta maybe see Ryoma's body.
When the piranhas dropped from the tank, I thought I saw something bigger drop as well. The water tank on the bottom is made completely out of glass, correct? You can see what is happening through the glass. Can you really hide a body in the tank?
Even in murky water, a dead body would still be visible in a glass tank.
Unless a certain something was used to obscure the body.
A certain something?
Piranhas?
We all agree that the glass pane was used to separate the body from the piranhas, correct? Well, that method has the added benefit of hiding the body from view.
Huh? How could you hide a body like that?
Oh crap! Crammed piranhas. Sorry. How exactly? What was? Yeah.
This is it!
I didn't mean to skip over the actual question.
It was the piranhas. The piranhas were obscuring the body.
Huh? The piranhas?
That's right. Remember what Angie said during the investigation?
Say about piranhas.
They increased that significantly? I didn't know piranhas fuck like rabbits.
It seemed that way, but it wasn't that the actual number of piranhas increased. The glass pane divided the tank nearly in half, right? The piranhas got crowded together, making it look like there were more of them.
For some reason, I assumed it was vertical.
The more densely the piranhas are packed, the harder it is to see past them.
Because of that, it was difficult to see the body hidden in the tank.
That glass pain was the lid from the piranha tank. It was really easy to detach that lid, so it's no wonder they used it as a divider.
Gee, thanks for telling us that useless detail.
What the heck are you saying? That detail was super useful! Sure, the lid looks a little big, but if you set it diagonally,
Yeah,
it
fair
would
enough.
fit perfectly. Nice job, Himiko! Your explanation was
That's why manhole
awesome!
covers are round.
This much evidence, it seems like the body was definitely in the piranha tank.
Congrats, Himiko! Now there should be no reason for anyone to
And
suspect
you could
you.
have killed her the day before.
Yeah, really?
Yeah, because if you didn't switch places with the body, then you couldn't have killed him.
It only means we now have other suspects. You are not cleared of suspicion just yet.
Okay, but still, that's way better!
That's wonderful news, Himiko! Atua is happy for you.
Apologize, Angie! You and your Atua better tell Himiko you're sorry right now!
Atua is sleeping. He went to bed angry because you all doubted him.
What a petty-ass god!
No, it's okay. We shouldn't be mad at Angie. We should be mad at this class trial, at this killing game.
Oh, Himiko! Bless your sweet, kind heart!
That's what Atua said anyway.
What?
It's too bad that the handsome god went to bed angry, though.
Himiko's still brainwashed! But I'm not giving up just yet. This is gonna be a breeze.
Great, now what are we gonna do? We're back to square one.
And why are we back to square one?
Because any of us could still be the culprit. Jeez! You flunked out of Tard School or something?
Nuh-uh, not everyone. We can narrow it down to whoever doesn't have an alibi yet.
Eh? What alibi?
I guess I should have known a dumb whore pig like you wouldn't understand. So let me explain.
Who you calling a dumb pig?
If there's this much evidence, then there's no mistake the body was hidden in the piranha tank. But for someone to plant the body in there with such limited time is pretty tricky.
Kokichi brings up a valid point. There's only one time the culprit could have set up the scene. Yesterday. During nighttime? Before nighttime.
That's it! It was done yesterday, before nighttime.
Ding, ding, ding! The ultimate detective gets it right again!
Oh, wait. How do you know it was before nighttime yesterday?
Those are the pool rules.
Stop asking me dumbass questions. It could have been solved with the process of elimination. Jeez. Fine. I'll explain it to the itty-bitty pea-brained bitchlet.
The bitchlet!
First, the gym was closed during nighttime, so no one could have entered.
Because if you try to enter the gym at night, it'll go off.
You talking about my butthole?
No, she
no,
means
I
the
meant no.
alarm!
After nighttime passed, morning came. But hiding the body before the show was...
Impossible! Himiko and I were waiting in front of the gym before the morning announcement.
Which leaves only one possibility. It was done before nighttime yesterday. Anyone who doesn't get this is just as stupid as the whore bitchlet over there.
So the culprit placed Ryoma's corpse in the piranha tank before nighttime yesterday? Which means he was also killed during that time frame.
Yay! Now we know what time the crime happened, right?
I still don't really get it, though. Can we narrow down the time of death a
I'm a
bit
little bit
more?
worried. Because I've picked Mio. That was my final answer. I'm not allowed to change that. I'm allowed to say, oh, I think it's you during the trial, but I'm not allowed to claim that I got it in advance if I do that, right? Because final answer's final answer. But there's that time that the two of them weren't there. 3 of them disappeared during the alibi session. And I still don't think he had time, because literally they were in conversation with each other. But 2 of them weren't there straight away. Yeah, we'll carry on. I'm sure we can narrow it down more if we consider the source of information. Insect meet and greet. Was Ryoma present at the insect meet and greet? No, Ryoma was not present. I don't believe anyone that Gonta captured had seen Ryoma.
I was wrong!
Hang on. Sorry, What's the question? What clue helps determine when he was killed? Well, what? The rules? Witnessing Ryoma.
This is it! If we can find out who last saw Ryoma alive, we can narrow down the time of death. Kirumi, you were asking everyone when they had last seen him, right?
Yes, Gonta was the last person who saw Ryoma.
What? Really?
And when was the last time Gonta saw Ryoma?
When Gonta was inviting everyone to
That
insect
was
meet and
one step
greet,
ahead,
so
accidentally.
Gonta think that was maybe 8 p.m.?
If he was last seen at 8 p.m. and was killed before nighttime officially began,
Then we can assume the crime took place between 8 o'clock and 10 o'clock at night.
So all we must do is find someone with no alibi for that time
Which is
period, yes?
Basically my entire evidence.
Simple enough. After all, most of us were detained by Gonta then.
If I recall correctly, the only people that weren't there besides Ryoma...
That would be the 4 of us. Myself, Kaito, Miu, and also Maki.
Okay.
Well, Kirumi, you would tell the truth, even if it screwed you over.
I do this for everyone. It is my duty to unveil the truth, so I do not care if people suspect me.
Ah, beautiful! Your spirit of self-sacrifice is just too beautiful!
I will also say this. The crime took place between 8 and 10 o'clock at night, and I was at the gym during that time.
Huh?
But I was only there for about 5 minutes.
Why would you even say that, though? You're tying a noose around your neck, you know.
I don't care if it was 5 seconds. It's way too suspicious that you were alone in the
Oh,
gym.
like a koala bear sticker. Oh, what a bear? A mouse.
I think the cleaning lady here is the culprit. You killed Ryoma, didn't you?
It's too soon to tell. We should hear what everyone has to say, right?
Fuck that noise.
but Miu, you don't have an alibi for when the crime occurred either, do you?
Think I'm suspicious? I don't even know where the gym is.
Doesn't telling such obvious lies make you more suspicious, Miu?
The other 2 without alibis are Kaito and Maki. Let us hear your testimonies.
I'm starting to think it might be Angie, because it's taking. I'd be happy if it was Angie, to be honest. Look at her. definitely has it in her to kill someone. So, the one thing I didn't talk about was why they killed him. And the answer's pretty obvious, right? They had the tape with his murder on. Should have went for Angie. I should have went for Angie. It's too late. I can't change the answer.
I was in my research lab the whole time. I didn't go to the gym.
But that cannot be proven, can it?
What about Kaito? Only murderers grow out creepy facial hair like mustaches and goatees.
I didn't know.
What? My goatee's not creepy. It gives me a glamorous celebrity vibe.
Anyway, among those four, the culprit must be the one who doesn't have an alibi.
Yeah, it's making me think it's Angie, because they're doing this too early.
I apologize, but given the circumstances, we have no choice but to suspect you.
Suspect who? Who's the culprit?
Wait up! Why are you guys suspicious of me? I've been helping the whole time!
Oh, wait. I remember now. I do have an alibi.
Yeah, she should have gone to her. But, like, that's...
You will see whether or not I am suspicious as the trial progresses.
I'm
No
not
way
the
I'm the
culprit.
culprit!
Oh no! The master panic debate is gonna start! That's what you're thinking, right? But, well, you're exactly correct, buddy. Let me give you another tutorial first. We are going to do that tutorial at the start of the next episode. I'm going to let you go. I've been John Fox from the channel John West. I've been having a Danganronpa V3 Killing Harmony adventure. I think I picked the wrong murderer again. I think it's Angie now. I'll see you guys next time. Thank you.